Steeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeee It's time for baseball, brothers and sisters. Let's go! It's baseball season, and we got Jtulliatkat looking for some response videos. So I'm here with a response. Mr. J Spartan 98. And you may say, well, what the hell's he got in his lip? Well, you know what, brother? It's ball season, so we're going to be spitting some tobacco. That's gross. I apologize if I offend anybody, I really do. But I am a preschool teacher. I do chew tobacco, and I know it's not good for me. I really hope I don't offend anybody, first and foremost. I really, really hope that. But in honor of baseball season and in honor of having a crazy day on the phone with student loan, can't stand them. Oh, they just make me so mad. I need to relax a bit. So, Josh, here's my response. Dip style. I'm not going to go Lenny Dykstra on you because, unfortunately, I don't have a baseball wad full of tobacco in my back left pocket. So, without further ado, contest response. Here we go. Alright, starting off with some cards that I have from my, favorite memories. Never really have been a huge baseball fan, but I've been to plenty of games. My first baseball game ever was the Kansas City Royals down in Kansas City, and I believe those were the George Brett days and whatnot. So I don't remember much about the game, but that was my first ball game, was in Kansas City. And as a kid, I was at Fenway picking up tickets outside the stadium. Never been in, but I picked up some tickets. I've been to Toronto for a ball game when it was about 22% capacity, because they were terrible, but not this year because they're going to be pretty good. Moved out to Colorado to chase the wife out there. Went to tons of Rockies games, and there's something to be said about sitting in the upper deck and drinking a beer, because the altitude just takes it right out of you. So, Rockies games, fantastic. I'm trying to think if I've been anywhere else. Troy, this one's for you. I have been to Miller Park and absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Best parking setup in the entire nation. Their parking is outstanding. You can get in, you can get out, you can enjoy a ball game. Absolutely love it. So those are my baseball memories. Oh, and one more. I apologize. This is going to be a long video. I do apologize. Back when Barry Bonds was in his home run chase, he was 1 or 2 years away or whatever. My wife and I were in Colorado at the time, and the Giants were coming to town. NL West battle, the Rockies versus the Giants, and it was a Sunday game, had tickets. Barry says he's not going to play that day. So we're out in left field, hotter than Hades. It's hot. And lo and behold, regardless of what the paper said, whatever else, Barry was in the lineup that day. So he comes up. It's probably, he didn't hit one at first at bat. So he comes up probably third, fourth inning, something like that, and just kind of hits this, what looks to be like a pop fly ball out to left field. And as I'm sitting there in left field, this ball is, come here! Come my way! I didn't actually do that, but it was about 40 feet to my right. Barry Bonds, home run ball number 714. Now, if any of you go and look that up, I'm pretty positive that's what it was out in Colorado. It could have been 714, 715, somewhere in there, but I was there for 714. I wrote it on the back of the ticket. So I'm doing this with my eyes a lot today. I need to stop because it's kind of freaky. It's kind of freaky. It's been a long day. So, baseball memories. There they are. As far as cards go, my favorite cards, when I first got into collecting, my dad just had a box of just random cards that he had given to me. Obviously not worth a whole lot, but they were just kind of a shoebox, just mixed up whenever. And this is the card that I remember pulling out of that box, and ever since I've loved Eddie Murray. I don't know why. I never watched his games. I never cared for the Orioles, but for some reason I loved Eddie Murray. Maybe it was the chops. The chops. There he is. Eddie the Man Murray. Now that is a pimp mustache. That's a pimp mustache. So, yeah, Eddie Murray, one of my favorite cards. And then the cards themselves are, this other guy, the cards itself are not, I'm a little bit wound up today. The cards themselves are not actually, it's not about the cards, it's about the symboliclessness of it. My dad and I go camping every year. We talk about baseball because it's on the radio summer nights, and one particular conversation we were talking about Maury Wills, and ever since then it just you know, just the times with my dad and sitting out in the summer and whatnot, just kind of, I started collecting Maury's Wills, just base cards, nothing expensive. So this is what I have. I mean, it's nothing special, but I just want to start picking up some of this stuff just because it's symbolic of the relationship that my dad and I have. So just to turn back the clock card from '87. This is a 1985 all-time record holder card. Nothing great, just symbolic. And this is a weird one. Must have been a oddball company or something like that. So that's the Maury Wills collection. Huge, isn't it? Food, ballpark food. I like to do this too. I always like to try to get my hands in the screen because like they're out here, but I try to get them in here. Peanuts. Not much more to be said. I like peanuts, and I like getting shells all over my feet, and like throwing the peanut dust all over my neighbors and the guy in front of his head. So I like to eat peanuts at the game. Prediction for the season: I don't really have a team. If there is a team I follow now, because I lived in Denver for a while, is the Colorado Rockies. They made a good run there back whenever it was when they played the Red Sox in the World Series. Had a crazy run at the end of the season and made the World Series. Played the Red Sox, lost. But I follow Colorado. I've always liked Todd Helton, although he decided to get drunk and scratch lottery tickets, multi-million-dollars a year, and he's scratching lottery tickets drunk. I like Todd Helton. I like the Rockies. My prediction is that they will probably finish third or fourth in the West and be one of those 500 teams, kind of like they are. It's definitely not the days of Larry Walker, Todd Helton, and some of the other big boys. So that's my prediction for the Rockies. Then last but not least, Josh, the hairy, sexy, charismatic guy that he is, wants us to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." And I'm at 9:28, so I need to finish this up. So without further ado, here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts. Some peanuts. I want some peanuts. And Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root. Root, root for the home team. If you're a Cubs fan, don't win, it's the norm. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Hey, let's score some runs. Let me hear ya. That's all I got. Josh, thanks for the contest. I apologize once again for me being a little hyper today, and I do apologize for the dip. Just trying to unwind, but thank you for the contest, sir. Please leave some nice comments. Don't be mean. Just be nice to me, please. Just be nice.